Morning. Welcome back to the Emporium this morning. Today is an eBay haul video pickup for this Thursday, the 1st of April. It's a long March. Looks like the snow that we were supposed to get is supposed to be very little. Weatherman said that it's supposed to track further off to the east. Looks like the Boston area and places that are that way are going to get more of it than we will. Sorry for them, but it's better them than us. We've had a harsh winter when we've gotten snow. I'm hoping it does what the weatherman said at 11 o'clock last night. It was tracking far east, and I hope it stays that way. It should, based on what I'm seeing on my Weather Underground. But let's get started this morning. First off the top here, I seen this in other people's Dollar Tree waves, and I wasn't able to get it. No one ever found it. I picked up the Werewolf Collection, 15 movies from Echo Bridge. It has The Dark, The Killer Shrews, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory, Grizzly Rage, Night Shadow, Night of the Blood Beast, Lurking Fear, The Mad Monster, The Werewolf of Washington, The Craving, The Snow Creature, which is a 70s, I believe is a 70s TV movie. The She Beast, Chupacabra versus the Alamo. I seen Chupacabra versus the Alamo. That was a sci-fi movie that was lensed in and around Canada. Blood Predator and Curse the Wolf. Had to add this to the Werewolf Collection. Really nice looking cover. I like how Echo Bridge packages a lot of their compilated hero icons here, like Werewolf. I'm about to show. If I think there's another one in here from Frankenstein, but we'll see. Like I said, it's a Werewolf Collection. Clock's in at almost 1,300 minutes on this, so you got your Werewolf Collection right there, just in that one alone. And then I saw this on Instagram, and instantly I remembered watching this at the drive-in years ago. It stars Chris Evans, Dakota Fanning, Camilla Bell, and Djimon Hounsou. It's movie Push. It's from Summit Entertainment, the guys that brought you Twilight and such movies like that. This clock's in at 111 minutes. From Summit Entertainment, like I said, and Icon Productions. Has a limited amount of special features and audio commentary, deleted scenes, director's commentary, and the science behind the fiction featurette. This was a pretty good movie now that I remember it. I didn't remember it on Instagram, but now I remember it. Kind of like X-Men, if you will. Here, maybe a little bit more on the shoot 'em up side, mixed with X-Men, as opposed to X-Men mostly being in the hero universe, and this is more like they're on the run and things of that nature. I don't really remember a lot about it, but the one actress, Camilla Bell, I believe, also played in the remake of When a Stranger Calls. She's right there. There with the shorts. Oh, well, other girl has a skirt too, but the brunette with shorter hair. I think you know who I mean. But that's that. And then I picked up the Dreamworks movie collection. This is all DVD. Kind of fools you. It kind of looks like a Blu-ray. Yeah, this is all DVD. Disc 1 has The Prince of Egypt and Shrek. Disc 2 has Shrek 2 and Madagascar. Disc 3 has Over the Hedge and Flushed Away. Disc 4 has Shrek the Third and Kung Fu Panda. Disc 5 has Madagascar 2 and Monsters vs. Aliens. Disc 6 has How to Train Your Dragon and Megamind. Disc 7 has Shrek Forever After and Kung Fu Panda 2. Disc 8 has Puss in Boots and Madagascar 3. Disc 9 has The Croods and How to Train Your Dragon Part 2. Disc 10 has Penguins of Madagascar and Kung Fu Panda 3. So you get all 3 Kung Fu Pandas. All 4 Shrek movies. All 3 Madagascar movies. And all 3 How to Train Your Dragon movies. So, and then on disc 11 it has Trolls, The Boss Baby. Disc 12 has, like I said, has How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World, and it does have Trolls World Tour. So you get both Trolls movies on this as well. And if you want to know what disc they're on, just look to the back of this cover, and you'll know exactly what movie you want. You know what disc to pop in, because it says the disc number along with the 2 titles that are on the disc. I don't know what the quality is going to be like on it, but I mean, it is a 12-discer, so should be pretty decent, because animated stuff usually is not that long. And then I got the Monster Collection, 16 movies, that has Frankenstein on the cover. This too is from Echo Bridge. This clock's in at just a hair under 1,200 minutes. This too has Snow Beast, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Beast from Haunted Cave, The Beast of Yucca Flats, The Mad Monster, The Giant Gila Monster, King of the Zombies, The Monster Maker, Lady Frankenstein, Sisters of Death, Monstrosity, Bride of the Gorilla, She-Demons, Attack of the Giant Leeches, Sound of Horror, and Moon of the Wolf. Attack of the Giant Leeches also was in Horror Pack quite a few months back now. When I checked it out on the double feature, quality wasn't too good. I don't know what transfer they use. I don't know if it's an original transfer or a public domain one, but wasn't too good. Hopefully it's a little better on this compilated Frankenstein themed DVD here. Compilated DVD. Let's look at the back of all the titles you can get on this one. Paid a little bit more than what you can get in the Dollar Tree, but you know, I had to have it. I like those compilated collections like that. And then next up, I'm very happy to get this because I really love the first 3 seasons. I've watched all 3 now. Seasons 1 and 2 of Cobra Kai. It says the Karate Kid saga continues. They did a really good job capturing the heart of this movie series and in this TV series. It's kind of made me feel like the 80s is reborn again a little bit with this, and I really liked it. It has exclusive special features of fight choreography, the characters, and some Easter eggs on it as well. As Mr. Miyagi would say, hey! Really good. I really love this movie, or I love this TV series. I'm really stoked about season 4 when it will become available, because 3 was just as good as the first 2. But I'm on with the DVD haul here and Blu-ray. And then next up is the steel case for TV classics that feature such TV classics as Beverly Hillbillies, Bonanza, and Dragnet. It's the 42 episodes. Comes in a steel book here, or a tin. Had to have this one. So look at the back. That's the stuff you get in it. This is a bonus collectible tin. Collector set includes 3 of the most popular TV show from the 50s and 60s in a collectible gold tin. It's gold, like, not really, I don't think it's gold, but I think it's like, you know, like a fake gold, but pretty neat to have. Somebody said they found it in the Dollar Tree. I never found it anywhere, but happy to pick up that. And this next one is a 7-movie collection. It's the entire Jackass saga to date. It's a Jackass 7-movie collection that includes Jackass the movie unrated, Jackass number 2 unrated, Jackass 2.5 unrated, Jackass 3 unrated, Jackass 3.5 the unrated, and Bad Grandpa and Bad Grandpa point .5. Bad Grandpa's rated. Bad Grandpa point .5 is unrated. And then there's talk of a fourth Jackass movie, so these will include, this will get me up to date when that happens, and all I gotta do is buy the DVD, and I'll have all 8 or all 4, but based on this, it would be the 8th one. Well, there's a look at that, and it's kind of thick too, in clear casing. I believe in the review I've seen, each one of them has their own disc as well, so you get seven discs in this, I believe, unless they share them together. I can't remember. I'm not sure if one or two of them share the same disc, but I'm pretty sure these are all based on the thickness. There's 7 discs. Yeah, it's looking that way on the back, based on the back. But I was really happy to pick that up. Didn't pay very much for this one, not for what I was getting. And I didn't expect it to be that thick. And that's the Jackass movie collection. And then I see this one a lot. I really like the looks of it. It's called the Barge People. No One Escapes. I think this was actually a Shudder exclusive, because it is a Shudder. Unless this is in conjunction with plugging the Shudder channel itself. But it has a Shudder sticker. It's the Barge People. And I don't like how they put the price tag on the really neat looking slip here, because you can see how it comes off the cover itself. Really neat. It's an RLJ and Raven Banner film release, along with Dark Temple. I think it's Dark Temple. Let's see. Yeah, motion pictures. Okay. Then they go and put one on the back. Unreal. I ain't trying to take that off. A group of friends set off for a relaxing weekend away on the canals of the glorious British countryside, unaware of the flesh-eating mutants lurking in the water, ready and waiting to feed the Barge People. Is a highly entertaining and satisfyingly, I don't know what it says there, because it's like the sticker's right over it, but Starburst magazine recommended this. I took a negative with this and turned it into a positive. I noticed when I got it, I don't know if you can see it right there, it's kind of scuffed by the side, but I'm going to play it up like, because the cover's so neat, I'm going to play it up like this barge person was chewing on it or something. I'll kind of take a negative and turn it into a positive kind of thing. But I wasn't expecting it to have a slip cover, to be honest, because 9 times out of 10 I don't get slip covers with DVDs, let alone Blu-ray, even through eBay. Because some people feel the need to charge that much extra just for a slip, and I think that's just, to me, that's price gouging. If it had the original slip, then just sell it that way. No need to put another $5-6 on top of it. That's one of my only regrets with, that and damaged items from eBay. But like I said, I took a negative and turned it into a positive. So this barge person must have been hungry and chewed the side of this up. But that's the Barge People this morning. Very happy with that one. Very ecstatic with this one. It's the 24 movie collection, DC movie collection. This is a DVD, all compilated DVD too. DVD 9, and there's 12 discs on this. Disc 1. Disc 1 has Superman and Superman 2. Disc 2 has Superman 3 and Supergirl. Disc 3 has Superman The Quest for Peace and Batman from 89, I believe. Disc 4 has Batman Returns, that was done by Tim Burton. Batman Forever is on Disc 4 as well. Disc 5 has Batman and Robin and Batman Begins. Disc 6 has Superman Returns and The Dark Knight. Disc 7 has Watchmen and Green Lantern. And Disc 8 has The Dark Knight Rises and Man of Steel. Disc 9 has Batman vs. Superman and Suicide Squad. Disc 11 has the original Wonder Woman, starring Gal Gadot, and Justice League is on there with Wonder Woman as well. Disc 11 has Aquaman and Joker. And Disc 12 has Shazam. And the sequel to Suicide Squad, or whatever it's... I don't know if it's really considered a sequel, but we'll call it a 0.5 from Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey. So it has all of those. It has 24 movies on it. I don't know what the quality is going to be like. I'd imagine these are probably, I don't know, maybe dual layer disc, I'm guessing, maybe. Yeah. But I got this on eBay. I couldn't resist. But 24 movies in the DC, not Marvel, DC collection here. Look at the back. If you can see it too good there. Heard Henry Cavill's not going to be playing Superman anymore. If that's true, that's a bummer. I liked him as Superman, but you know, you can't do the role forever. But let's go on and do Blu-ray now. First off the deck here for the Blu-ray is a Blu-ray plus DVD collection. It has Saw 8, the 8 film collection here. This has all 8 Saw films. For some reason the doors don't shut too, or the case don't shut too good. This is a region A, B, or C. It's rated R from Twisted Pictures. Approximately over 13 hours. And yes, guys, it does even include the latest one, Jigsaw. So I'm all set for Blu-ray for this, right up until the Chris Rock one that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know when it's supposed to hit theaters or whatever on demand. Or movies on demand where you have to pay. But I'm all set for that and when it comes. And all of these films are unrated. I don't know if Jigsaw is unrated. Yeah, it doesn't say that one's unrated. Yeah, all of them are unrated but Jigsaw. That one's rated R. But even still, I don't think this has a slew of features on it because of the lack of room with all the films. But not a big whoop. I'm not much for a feature guy. I just like to have the entire sets together if I can. But that's the final chapter. Or not final chapter, but the final film collection until the new one comes out. And then I got a Slasher Classic collection. The classic Student Bodies. I think this is Region B blocked. Or locked, I mean. So I think you have to have an all-region Blu-ray player to play this one. Includes a high-definition presentation, optional English subtitles, and audio commentary with Justin Kurzweil, author of Teenage Wasteland, Slasher Movie Uncut. Talks about a podcast team moderated by Dr. Callum Waddell. Back to School, Kim Newman on Student Bodies, an interview with film critic Kim Newman, and Student Bodies theatrical trailer. And it does have a reversible sleeve that I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm just going to take a peek and see if what one I like better. Yeah, I think I'm just going to not bother taking this out just because I like the current cover it's got. I would show you the cover, but I don't know. Sometimes I get these apart and then I'm like forever putting them back in. I don't just like to cram them back in to reverse them. But it's a classic movie here. Red Blu-ray cover or case. Really happy to have it in that color. I wish all of them were this color, because I'm more partial to red than blue. Joker has a thing for purple. I have a thing for red. Maybe that's why I like the Cincinnati Reds. I have no idea, but really, this is a classic. Despite what I've seen people say, I love Student Bodies. It's a real nice throwback to spoofing the slasher genre. And then I've seen people get this in the Dollar Tree wave, and I could never find it in any of the stores. And Henry, that has his own channel here on YouTube, he got this, and I decided to pick this up as well. It's called 12-Pound Balls. Split Happens. It's gutter ball madness. Very much looks like it could be in the vein of like Kingpin. 79 minutes on this Gravitas Ventures release. 12-Pound Balls rolls a strike. A must-see, laugh-out-loud comedy from the heart. That's from Chris Meyer, who's the executive producer from Super Troopers 2. It's a Region 1, of course. It says it's from 2016/2017. Takes balls to win, and Emily is out to prove she's got what it takes. The screwball mockumentary pits Emily versus Gunner to avenge her loss and bring justice to her family name. Can't go wrong with a cover. It looks like that. More hijinks on the back. And that's 12-Pound Balls. Can't wait to watch that one sometime. And seeing as everybody's gotten in on the craze of Rad, I decided to take a chance on this. I didn't get this one on eBay, but I did get it close enough to eBay. Got it from Amazon Prime, because I'm a Prime member. And I got the steelbook of Rad here from Mill Creek. Clocks in at 93 minutes. Apparently it was scanned and restored in 4K form, 35mm original camera negative. Talia Shire, Bill Allen did Q&A featuring these cast members. Screenwriter Sam Bernard and hosted by Jorma Taccone. Archival video interview with cast and crew. Original behind-the-scenes featurette. Break the Ice music video. Says it's from Utopia as well. Jack Schwartzman presents a Talia Film 2 limited Robert L. Levi production. And it was rated PG. Has a 5.1 master audio. So this is going to look like the 80s revisited. Except not on VHS format, much better format. With it being a basically 4K restored here. And then on the side here, it says Mondo Steelbook. Very popular word in the 80s, Mondo. There's a look at how you open it there. Down the two different colored compartments to get into the disc. And then there's the spine. If you can see it that too good there. Happy to have it nonetheless. Real nice throwback to the 80s. And just in time for the Godzilla versus Kong that's in theaters now and on demand on HBO Max. I picked up Kong Skull Island. I heard people that didn't like this for some reason. I really liked it. I thought it was well done. Stars Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, Brie Larson, and John C. Reilly. Kong Skull Island. And I watched Godzilla vs. Kong last night, and I must say that movie is really kick-ass. I really loved it. Honestly, I think it was just as good as Godzilla 2 and Kong Skull Island. Probably in some ways better, just because of the two icons going at it. I mean, they let it all hang out. Highly recommend that you watch the new Godzilla vs. Kong. I think it was every bit worth the hype that it got. I'm hoping it continues to these series of movies continue to do good at the box office. But this was a good one from Legendary Pictures. 118 minutes on this one. Has a limited amount of special features. I didn't really expect a lot, especially with no, slipcover or anything. I didn't really expect a lot of extras, but it is on Blu-ray, and that's an upgrade. That's Kong Skull Island. There's a look at the back with Tom Hiddleston on the back up there. Very top. and then John C. Reilly and Samuel L. Jackson below it, between book ending the monster there that's got his mouth wide open. And then I picked this up. I didn't get the Shout Factory one of this or whatever that's out, but I did pick up the special collector's edition. I believe this is a UK released one, but it does have a slew of bonus features, and that's good enough for me. I don't really always need a Shout when it comes to Blu-ray, as long as I got it on Blu-ray. But this kind of tells me it's not from the United States with this tagging right here. But I don't fret anymore because I did pick up a all-region Blu-ray player, so if it doesn't play on the standard one, I can play it on my all-region. Because I made sure that that was region-free. This is not suitable for people under 15. Under 15 must be accompanied by a parent or adult guardian, which I really like. They do this, though. It kind of gives it that old DVD throwback look to it a little bit. Or not DVD, but VHS throwback. I don't know. It don't bother me. An electrifying marriage of science fiction, suspense, and classic horror, says Mark Montgomery from Sci-Fi Channel. Paramount Pictures released this back in the day. It's a Paul. What's that? S.W. Anderson or W.S. Anderson? I get the middle name mixed up a lot. This also stars Kathleen Quinlan, Lawrence Fishburne as Captain Miller, Sam Neill as the ship's designer, and Jolie Richardson from TV's Nip and Tuck, also starring as gripping sci-fi thriller, haunted sci-fi thriller on a spaceship bound for the never regions of space, and the ship basically is haunted, and it takes down each member. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's basically a haunted house on a ship, on a spaceship. But really good film. Really loved it. It is intense, like Cool Duder says. It does have some scary or intense moments. And then I picked up this. I have no idea why I grabbed this, but I don't know. We were debating. I don't think I got this one on eBay, but I think I might have got it at like a Five Below or something. But I thought I'd throw it in this eBay pickup today as the Dreamworks How to Train Your Dragon Blu-ray. But with me having that one set, I don't really need this one now. Thrilling action adventure, funny and touching. This whole entire series was very, very well done. You could tell they cared about going into it and how the final product turned out. All of the films are just as good as the next one. They were, they did a really good job. Dreamworks is a good company. I'm not sure if they're still in fruition, right? They're still working, because I do know there was some kind of deal made where, a lot of the Fox and I don't know if DreamWorks. I'm pretty sure DreamWorks is no longer. They still use the banner, but I'm not sure if they really are in the field of making animation anymore. Not real sure. There's a look at the back. This one clocks in at just under 100 minutes. But that's How to Train Your Dragon. And then I picked up Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark from visionary producer Guillermo del Toro. It has the Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital copy. PG-13. That's from Lionsgate. I like this, but I didn't like it like I thought I was gonna. I thought it was kind of... Some of the stories were kind of, they were all right, but I don't know. I felt like there's been other movies that are in this vein that were as good. I really love the cover here, though, with the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow, I wish the Scarecrow would get like its own movie itself, because I really love that 80s Scarecrows that with the guys stealing the loot and on the run and then landing in this abandoned cornfield, and it turns out that the house that they're staying in is actually inhabited by a bunch of old country farmers that dress up in these scarecrow outfits and kill each member of the team that stole the loot. Really, that's a really creepy movie. But this isn't bad. I don't mean it's bad at all. But since it was directed by Andre Overdahl, it's from CBS Films as well. I didn't like it as good as like some people did, but I didn't hate it either. It was just kind of eh. Just wish it would have been a little bit more scary than it was. It kind of felt more like more like a kids version of like a anthology, if you will. And then next up, I got the 3 film collection. I got the original Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Bill and Ted's Face the Music. I liked all of these movies, but I thought the third one was the weakest by far. I didn't think it was as good as some people thought it was. I just thought like a lot of it was pretty forgettable at this point. To me, they will never be in the same league as the first 2. Oh, I don't know what I might have been having really high expectations too, but I didn't think it was as good as the first 2. Because, I don't know, I thought in certain scenes the guys looked like they showed their age a little bit. Versus when you look at the way the first 2 were. Didn't really care for the daughter thing all that much. I thought the one girl did a good job as Ted's daughter, getting into character, but Bill's, I kind of felt like she was just going with the flow. I don't know. That's just my take on it. But still, it's a triple feature of Bill and Ted, and I do have that. It comes with a slipcover as well, and they're all... Well, no, the latest one was PG-13, and the other 2 are PG. They all clock in at around the same running time, between 90 minutes and 94. So they're all pretty much about the same length. Although I thought the third one seemed a little longer than the first 2. It's not hating on it or anything, but I didn't get all the love that it got in some regard. But it wasn't bad, but wasn't very, very memorable for me either. It was much like with the new Jay and Silent Bob movie that was out. Can't remember the name of it, but the latest one with Jay and Silent Bob, to me it wasn't as good as like their mall rats or their clerks, or I don't know. I just didn't really think it was that as good as it could have been, in all honesty. And then now we'll flip over to horror here. And then I picked up the Blu-ray Chucky Complete 7 Movie Collection. He Wants You for a Best Friend. Has deleted scenes, a gag reel. Evil comes in small packages. Spotlight on location. Chucky building a nightmare, and many more features. They're all rated R, except for Seed of Chucky. Oh, okay, wait. Curse of Chucky does come not rated as well. And so does Cult of Chucky. But the other 4, Child's Play 1, 2, 3, and Bride of Chucky, they're all rated R. You don't have an option of not rated. But this comes complete with all of the Chucky movies, as you can see by the poster. Child's Play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the latest, Cult of Chucky. So you got all of them here, and I don't know if I really showed what Chucky... He kind of squints like he's... I don't know if you can see it too good. I showed my son Joseph this, and I think he thought it was something in there, and he kept trying to reach at it. He just kept staring at it. He's like, yeah, it does. It moves a little bit there. See, like how it gets closer to the edge. I think it's trying to show you that, he moves in there a little bit. And I noticed we had gotten a Blu-ray of Return of the Living Dead. I couldn't find the original for a cheaper price in the Shout Factory version. Or Scream Factory, whatever you want to go with. I couldn't find it for very cheap on eBay, but we had picked up the Blu-ray of Return of the Living Dead in the wave, so I was like, I can make do for that for now. And so I picked up the Scream Factory Collector's Edition of Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Here. Really happy to pick this one up. Scream Factory rated R. It's from 1988. Clocks in at 89 minutes. Let's look at the back. They say it's a it's fun. This is Kevin Thomas from the LA Times. Has a slew of special features on this as well. Has a brand new featurette with director Ken Wiederhorn. Audio commentary with Ken Wiederhorn and co-star Thor Van Lingen. And They Won't Stay Dead, a look at the Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Really, this was a really funny sequel, though. Years ago when I first watched it, I did not like it. I'll admit it. I did not like it. And now it's grown on me. It's kind of like in the vein of Chud 2. It kind of went that route. Like, Chud was serious and, like, he didn't look at, like, you didn't look at, like, embalming places the same after the first one. But this one, it just kind of made a mockery of everything they did in the first one. But in a good way. It was a really well fun sequel. Don't expect it to be anything like the first one. I mean, there's zombies and stuff, but some of the buffoonery and stuff in this one is like over the top. And as long as you go into expecting it to not be anything like the first one, you'll be fine. But if you expect it to be in the same vein as part one, you probably won't enjoy it as much. But I think that was the case when I first watched it. But it's grown on me over the years. So, and in this one, in the third one, Return of the Living Dead 3 is a collector's series Vestron video release with a slip. I'm glad that it got back more on the serious level with this one. Very happy that it got back to the seriousness, because this is really brutal. Girl keeps jabbing like pins and all kinds of like nails and all kinds of stuff. This is a really intense and sometimes off-putting. I know my wife has watched this. She cannot watch the piercings and the puncturings that she does, like sticking things into her fingers just to make the pain go away. And I don't know, it's just really intense. It might be off-putting to some people, but you pretty much know what you're getting. And I don't know what it is about this, but in this movie, there's a zombie in this that's being held captive, and they got him chained up, and he is the skinniest damn zombie I've ever seen. He's as white bread as they come, too. He's really white in this. I mean, he's like really, I don't mean to put him down, but man, this guy has like no size to him. He's like maybe 90 pounds, and he's like 8 foot tall. It's just really weird, and he's got the weirdest looking toes in this as well. I've never seen somebody have weird feet as much as this guy. I mean, this guy could have played like a creature in other movies. It's just like, it's like, wow, he's like a tall stick. And just, I don't know, that stuck out to me every time I've watched this, when that zombie is like, it's just really insane how tall and dainty, like little he is for how tall he is. Just this zombie right here. It just makes me laugh. But that's Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Really, it's been digitally restored by Vestron as well. Vestron is a good company. They were real popular back in the 80s and 90s. And then I got this too. I wasn't too happy about it. For some reason, I don't know, maybe somebody in the comments can tell me, but when I got the slipcover, the glue had coming off the slipcover. I don't know if there's something I can get for this that's safe for slipcovers, but I picked up The Adventures of Tintin. Originally, this was $30. I think I got it for like half of that. But I really like this one. It's a 2-disc format. Disc 2 has the feature film itself. Disc 1 has over 90 minutes of special features. Journey inside the world of Tintin. Full tale with Snowy, and go behind the scenes of Tintin and much more. It's rated PG. In 2011, 106 Minutes from Paramount Pictures and Columbia Pictures as well, in conjunction with Hemisphere Media Capital and Amblin Entertainment. I was talking about this having a sequel, I believe. I don't know if it's in one of my other videos, but I believe this is going to get a sequel. I just don't know when it'll see light of day. It probably will be a while, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it get one. Just because they've been green lighting anything and everything during the pandemic. Because it is still possible, even with COVID, that stuff can still get made, which is amazing in itself. I mean, I know it's kind of winding down a little bit, but it's kind of amazing in itself. But that's Adventures of Tintin. And then I got Tremors Shrieker Island, which now I have all of the Tremors movies. Stars Michael Gross and John Heder. It's Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital code. It's Tremors Shrieker Island. Monsters of Tremors, Tremors Top 30 Moments, The Legend of Burt Gummer. And this does have John Heder in it as well, if I didn't mention that. I like this one. Some of you people out there might not like what happens by the end. I'm not going to go into detail about it. Good timing with that. Sorry about that. But that's the final official chapter in the Tremors series for now. I have a feeling a reboot's coming soon with that, honestly. They ended it pretty well on that one. I didn't even realize I had another DVD in here. Oh, well. It's the Laugh Out Loud 5 movie collection. I believe I got this in the wave from Larry and Melissa coming, and this one as well. It's got Here Comes the Boom, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, Grown Ups 2, and Joe Dirt 2, and Pixels. Mostly got it for Pixels. Really like that movie. And then I got it for Joe Dirt too, because I had it, and then I had this 4 or 5 movie collection with the original Joe Dirt. So now I got both Joe Dirt movies. Sony Pictures releases a compilated disc. Let's see, 2 of them are PG-13, 2 are PG, and 1 is not rated. Joe Dirt 2. I think that was some streaming service release, so probably the reason for the non-rating, because they could do what they wanted with it, because they own the rights to it. Might have been Netflix exclusive, I'm not sure, but that's the 5 movie collection Laugh Out Loud set here. And then finally, the coup de grace of the set that I got, or out of the sets that I got in this particular video. I gotta wipe the case down a little bit. I've got fingerprints on it. But it's the Sharknado Ultimate Collection 7-film box set. This is not American released, but they are in English. It says, "Oh hell no." It's the Sharknado set. It comes with Sharknado 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No part 6 in this one. But it does come with 2-headed Shark Attack and 3-headed Shark Attack starring Danny Trejo. And I can't see who that is. Wow. Let me take my glasses off for a minute. Jeez, I can't even make it out. That's how little the writing is. But it does come with 7 movies here, nonetheless. Yeah, and I can't read the writing because it isn't in English. I seen somebody complaining about that online. One of these has David Hasselhoff in it as well. The Hoss. Or the Hoff, I mean. HD bonus film, making a gag reel trailer. Yeah, I can't really make out a lot of it with the writing because it's like not in English, but I don't really care about that so much. I just wanted it for the... But I know they're in English though. And they come complete with these the I don't know why they didn't have a fifth one. They had Sharknado 1, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3, and then Sharknado 4 postcards. But they didn't have Sharknado 5, which I'm surprised because that's what the set has, is all 5 of the Sharknado films. The only one lacking is part 6, and I'm going to pick that up at some point. But they have them just like that, and then it gets worse as it goes on. They have like, oops. Yeah, then they got them that stack. Oh. Clumsy today. I don't know if you can see it too good. They got them all like that. I don't really like that, just because, you know, when you take them out, could scratch them. You gotta be very careful. It's word of advice: if you get it, be very careful. You don't want to scratch up your set. But that wraps up my video this morning, and that's the Sharknado. We'll close out the video with this really cool looking set from on Blu-ray. These are Blu-ray, by the way, guys. Didn't want you to think they were DVD, they were Blu-ray. But that closes out the video this morning. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. And see what more pickups I get along the way. I do movie reviews, movie hauls, contests sometimes. I just want to get it up to a little closer to 280. If I can get that, I might do another contest. Haven't decided what I'm doing. And this joker on Instagram keeps trying to hit me up for something. And I think he's just trying to hit me up for codes, but I don't know. That's my haul this morning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you again. See you later.